You are not rich until you have something that money can't buy. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The best way out is always through. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite all of the darkness. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. When you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. If you're going through hell, keep going. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. There is no education like adversity. Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than any obstacle. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger, and the other represents opportunity. Happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. We grow through what we go through. The best revenge is massive success. When life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. These quotes are designed to inspire hope and positivity during financial hardships, encouraging resilience and a positive outlook. Out of difficulties grow miracles. When it is dark enough, you can see the stars. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. What seems to us as bitter trials are often blessings in disguise. Perseverance is not a long race. It is many short races, one after the other. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. The darkest hour has only 60 minutes. The harder you fall, the higher you bounce. You are stronger than you know. Storms make trees take deeper roots. This too shall pass. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Even the darkest night will end, and the sun will rise. The human spirit is stronger than anything that can happen to it. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. Success is not the absence of failure. It's the persistence through failure. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You are not defined by your setbacks. You are prepared by them. A problem is a chance for you to do your best. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one which has been opened for us. Start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work with whatever tools you may have at your command. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Do what you can, with what you have, where you are. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter.